Hi, how are you? This is the third Lent. This is the third Sunday of Lent, March 3, 2024. How are you? Good. It's good to know that you're doing well. Okay. And God spoke all these words, saying, I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of those of bondage. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself a graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or serve them, for I, the Lord your God, I am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children to the third and the fourth generation of those who hate me, but showing steadfast love to thousands of those who love me and keep my commandments. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless who takes his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is a Sabbath to cattle or the sojourner who is within your gates. For in the 6th day the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that is them, and rested the 7th day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallow it. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long in the land which the Lord your God gives you. You shall not kill. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, or his manservant, or his maidservant, or his ox, or his ass, or anything that is your neighbor's. Responsos Pam. The Lord of the God is perfect, reviving the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the temple. The precepts of the Lord are right. Rejoicing the heart, the commandment of the Lord is pure. Enlightening the eyes, the fear of the Lord is clean. Enduring for fear, the ordinance of the Lord are true, and righteousness altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, even much fine gold, sweeter also than honey dripping of the honeycomb. Second reading of the Corinthians 1:22-25. For Jews demand signs and Greeks seek wisdom, but we preach Christ crucified, a stumbling block to Jews and folly to Gentiles, but to those who are called both Jews and Greeks, Christ the power of God and the wisdom of God. For the fullness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men. Gospel, John 2:13-25. The Passover of the Jews was at hand, and the Jews went up to Jerusalem. In the temple he found those who were selling oxen and sheep and pigeons and the money changers at their business. Making a whip of cords, he drove them all with the sheep and oxen out of the temple, and he poured out the coins of the money changers and overturned their tables. And he told those who sold the pigeon, "Take these things away. You shall not make my Father's house a house of trade." His disciples remembered that it was written, "Zeal for thy house will consume me." The Jews then said to him, "What sign have you to show us for doing this?" Jesus answered them, "Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I would raise it up." The Jews then said, "It has taken 46 years to build this temple, and you would raise it up in 3 days? But he spoke of the temple of his body. When therefore he was raised from the dead, his disciples remembered that he had said this, and they believed the scripture and the word which Jesus had spoken. Now when he was in Jerusalem at the Passover feast, many believed in his name when they saw the signs which he did. But Jesus did not trust to them because he knew all men and needed no one to bear witness of men, for he himself knew what was in men. So that is the gospel reading today for Third Sunday of Lent. Thank you for being with me, and I hope you are being with me, and I hope somebody is being with me to listen to the Third Sunday of the Lent and the reading and the gospel. Thank you and have a nice day.